Hey, I'm Tyler.
And I'm Katie.
You're listening to Not-Stalgia. Be sure to buy the Katie and Tyler Not-Stalgia action figures, the Katie and Tyler Not-Stalgia variant figures where we're wearing different colored costumes, the podcasting studio playset, our vehicles, which you never heard of or seen on the podcast, but there's a toy of those too.
Yep, and branded sweatpants also.
Did you didn't really have many branded toys, right?
Not really. I feel like we had some Disney princess, like Disney movie stuff, you know? Like I definitely had some Pocahontas toys. Those were good times.
And I don't know if Disney did this where for a Batman movie like we're going to see today, they'd put out all these toys from things from the movie, and then they'd be like, you know what, we're also just going to make here's Batman in his hot lava scuba diving gear, and you're like, I don't think that was in the movie, but they just would make so many bizarre. It'd be like if they made a Pocahontas outer space spacewalk suit variant of her figure, and you'd be like, huh? And you're just confused as a child. Well, Kate,
silly.
We're going to watch the most toyetic movie of all time.
Toyetic? That's fun.
Batman and Robin. Have you seen it?
I don't think so.
This is the one where George Clooney is Batman.
Both Batman and Robin, but yes. I don't think I've seen Batman and Robin.
Right, that was Batman Forever, where Robin was introduced. Now they're firmly established. This movie is absolutely wild. Toyetic is a term that is always used if you research this movie. I don't know who coined it, but basically Joel Schumacher, the director of this movie, was told by the studio, look, we made you do a lot in Batman Forever, because if you remember, if you go back in our podcast and listen to it a while ago when we did Batman Forever, that movie came about because Tim Burton's Batman sequel, the one we have not watched, Batman Returns, was just too dark and crazy, and McDonald's had done a promotion with them that they had agreed to before seeing the movie, and then so they put out these toys, parents got their kids Happy Meals with the Batman Returns toys, then they took their kids to see the movie, and it's dark and sexual and weird and just awful, or not awful, but very, very bizarre and not super kid-friendly. So all these parents groups complained to McDonald's, who complained to Warner Brothers, and Warner Brothers basically said, look, you can make a third Batman movie, but it has to be kid-friendly, it has to be toy-friendly. Tim Burton did not want to do that, so they hired Joel Schumacher to direct.
And Joel was like, hell yeah, let me make some stuff that we can sell toys with. Okay.
And in hindsight, the general consensus is Batman Forever is pretty good. It's a fun movie. It's the one with Jim Carrey and Tommy Lee Jones. And he did an okay job balancing making a somewhat serious Batman movie, but making it a little more fun and bright and vibrant. So what happens here is the sequel, which Warner Brothers, they had done 3 years between Batman movies up to this point. They fast-tracked this because Batman Forever did really well. It made a lot of money. And it made everybody who was upset with Batman Returns happy again. So they're like, let's go. Let's make this one within 2 years. So Batman Forever came out in 1995. Batman and Robin, the fourth Batman movie in this series, comes out on June 20th, 1997. And in the meetings setting this up, they're like, look, it's got to be even more toyetic, toy-friendly. You have to incorporate as much as you humanly can that could be adapted into a kid-friendly toy.
Yeah.
So you'll see there's a lot of vehicles, a lot of weapons, a lot of costumes. They add more characters.
There's just a lot to make toys
with.
Yeah.
There's 3 villains, there's 3 heroes, and it feels like it's not to serve the story, it's just so that they could sell more toys of those characters. So this movie was directed by Joel Schumacher, just like Batman Forever before it. It was written by Akiva Goldsman, who is one of the co-writers on Batman Forever, so they just brought those two in to do this. Here's what you get. Val Kilmer did not return as Batman. Him and Joel Schumacher kind of clashed. They didn't work great together, so he went off to do some other not franchise movies. So they brought in George Clooney, who was still on the TV show ER at this point. He was still kind of transitioning to his movie star career, but it was beginning. He had already been in From Dusk Till Dawn. That's what Joel Schumacher saw him in and said, oh yeah, let's use him. Chris O'Donnell returns as Robin. Alicia Silverstone, who at this time was very popular from Clueless.
Yeah, as if.
She's Batgirl in this movie.
Great.
And she suffered a lot of weight-related negativity from the press, from the studio. Great. They made her lose 10 pounds. Oh. She was at a normal, healthy weight. They made her lose 10 pounds, and she's still constantly... It's weird. We're living in an era now where some people are upset, we're too welcoming. I hate that complaint, but you know what I mean. The complaint now is, we're too sensitive sometimes, but not that long ago, in 1997, the media was just wow, you look kind of fat in your skin-tight Batgirl suit, and, you're gonna see her, and it's gonna make you really sad when you know that was the criticism of this. Anyway.
Welcome to womanhood, listeners.
Yeah, she had a rough go. On the villain side, you got Arnold Schwarzenegger, biggest movie star in the world, biggest action star in the world, as Mr. Freeze. One little thing I read about this, he has these blue LEDs in his mouth. He's covered in makeup, like head to toe.
Wow.
And the LEDs were like leaking battery acid into his mouth, so they had to put them inside balloons so that wouldn't happen.
Oh, no.
So they would leak, but then just leak into a balloon.
What would happen if the balloon popped?
Don't chew too hard, I guess. Then you got, and you'll see they had to write this role, like, just for him. It's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
I love this about this movie. This is considered, by the way, one of the worst movies of all time.
Oh, I cannot wait.
But,
it's going to be one of the best podcasts of all time.
I hope so. Don't get.
Let me tell you.
You shouldn't say that now. You're going to jinx us. Uma Thurman as Poison Ivy. I've told you what I thought about that on the previous episode.
Oh yeah.
It's just like that thing, and again, I'm not trying to be too weird, but that thing when you're like a young boy and you see something. I don't know.
You see something and you know it's going to haunt you for the rest of your life. Just show me a picture of Uma Thurman.
No, you're going to see
in
it
this movie. All right.
You'll find out. It's one of the first times I like just realized that like, oh yeah, like I'm going to like girls. You know when you transition from like, ew, girls, why does anyone get married? I don't like the opposite sex to, oh wow, wait a minute. And then Bane is in this movie as well. I didn't even write down who plays him, but it's like a huge, bodybuilder guy who doesn't get to speak. We're not going to have that garbled, hard-to-understand Bane like we did in the later version. This Bane is pretty much silent, I think, if I remember correctly. We'll find out. So,
SVD.
3 villains. He is SVD. So we're going to have 3 villains, 3 heroes. Michael Gough's back as Alfred somehow in this movie, holding it all together.
He's here for the people. He's holding it down.
Commissioner Gordon might be the same too. We'll find out. And this movie was an absolute box office poison. It did okay, nice. But it did not do what they wanted it to do. And it just got trashed by critics. Absolutely obliterated. So they were thinking of making a sequel. Obviously, when they were filming this, they're like, well, this is going to be an even bigger hit. We'll make a sequel. Joel Schumacher was supposed to come back. I've heard it sometimes called Batman Unchained or Batman Triumphant.
Batman Unchained?
I don't know. And it was going to be...
ripping out of it?
Yeah. It was going to have... The villains were going to be Scarecrow and Harley Quinn. They were going to do a version of Harley Quinn that was the Joker's daughter, and they wanted the rumor...
Ew! Ah!
Well, they weren't going to be... First of all, it's this Joker. It's Jack Nicholson's Joker.
Okay.
I understand your trepidation. They weren't going to make them lovers. They were going to have her be his daughter who has... he's dead since the first movie.
Okay.
And the rumor at the time was that they were recording Madonna, but really, it turns out, we now know they were actually trying to get Courtney Love to do it. And Scarecrow, they wanted Nicolas Cage, but then they changed their mind and they wanted Coolio instead. Coolio as Scarecrow. So and the idea was he was going to use his, thing that makes you see scary hallucinations to make Batman and Robin see all the previous villains. So like Jack Nicholson was supposed to come back.
And they could have sold a toy of every single one of them.
Right. And
I love capitalism. I love America.
They would have done it even though this was a bomb, but this was a big enough of a bomb. They're like, we
it was a big enough of a bomb that
can't do it.
Even commerce was like, nah, never mind, my guy.
Stalled the booming superhero movie business for a few years there.
You ever made a movie so bad that it stopped the juggernaut of superhero movies? Way to go, Joel.
Because this was 97. I guess it didn't stop it that long. It's 2000 when you get X-Men, 2001 when you get Spider-Man. Those are the two that everybody says kind of started the modern era. But real quick, let me just see when Batman Begins came out. Oh yeah, so it halted Batman movies felt like a lot longer than this at the time. Now looking back, it's not that long, but 2005 is when they rebooted Batman with Batman Begins. But they would have, by 1999, they would have had another one of these out, and who knows how long they would have done this for, had this movie not just soured the public's opinion. And what's so interesting is it has gone totally full circle back to campiness. This movie is so wildly campy. Batman Forever was too.
Sure, I remember that, yeah.
The whole point of making the 1989 movie was like, it's not campy. Batman's serious.
It's so serious now. And then
2 movies later, it's kind of silly. And then 3 movies later with this one, it is almost campier than the 60s show. It's just really interesting. They even introducing Batgirl. It's exactly what they did in the 60s in the later season when it was starting to flag. I liked this as a kid. To me, there was no difference between this and Batman Forever. We had those 2 on VHS. Like I said last week, it took me a little longer to get back to the original Batman, the 1989 Batman. So for me, this was Batman, and I didn't see anything wrong with it, especially when I saw Uma Thurman in it.
Nice.
The Iceman cometh.
Please, show some mercy.
Mercy? I'm afraid that my condition has left me cold to your pleas of mercy.
Oh, and Commissioner Gordon is the same. Last week I said it was just Alfred. Commissioner Gordon is Pat Hingle in all 4 of these as well.
Oh, so Pat Hingle.
For some reason, the side players, some of them stayed the same.
Uh-oh, it got frozen.
They adapted this story weirdly from the animated series. We saw that episode when we watched
I remember that
series.
because his name was Fries.
Victor Fries.
That was dumb as hell already.
Here we go.
All right.
Oh, I used to love this as a kid. I just love having no taste as a child. Who does the music? Oh, yeah. That's a great question. Did Danny Elfman come back? I feel like
it doesn't
he might have.
sound like it,
right.
But it's possible. Because this has Danny Elfman DNA. Oh, there's your girl, Uma.
They'd be reusing his motifs if it's not him, you know what I mean? Oh, it won a Kids' Choice Award for Fan Favorite Movie Actress, probably Alicia Silverstone. They're like, she's fat, though.
What is that?
It's the Robin logo.
Oh, that's dumb.
It's Batman and Robin, Kate. He's getting his, his flowers.
Yes. Batbird.
Music by Elliot Goldenthal.
Okay, so you can hear some Danny Elfman DNA in here, but it's not. It's not Danny Elfman, and it's very clear. Oh my god, it has nipples.
Oh, yeah.
And some kind of codpiece and a butt. This is so weird.
Oh, yeah, this movie is also famously very homoerotic.
Oh, yes, I'm here for that.
So
wait, who's Batman?
George Clooney.
Oh, okay.
Great choice.
Yeah, great choice.
But it's squandered on him a little bit.
His little butt looks great in that molded bat butt suit.
Yeah, the suit up scene that the movie opens with is just like butts right in your face.
Yeah, it's like butt, nipples, codpiece, molded plastic, a bunch of weird injectors. Again, a very uncomfortable looking bat cowl.
Yep.
All right, so Robin has foregone the little tight briefs that looked so fun.
In the 60s.
In the 60s.
Yeah.
For this, like, molded plastic suit.
Yeah, it's just like a red version of the bat suit with no cowl.
It's kind of silly.
The cowl here versus the cowl in 1989, though, this looks at least like it was made in a factory. The one in the 1989 movie we watched for us yesterday, for the viewers last week, it looked like you could see, like, fingerprints on it from whoever sculpted it. This is smooth, at least.
Yeah. I don't know. I kind of like the fingerprints on it because it tells me that, like, Alfred made it.
Right.
You know?
It's, like, homemade.
Yeah. Like, Alfred was busily casting stuff in silicone, you know?
Is this a new Batmobile?
Yeah, definitely.
What's Robin got? Let's see. Batman's got his newish Batmobile.
Robin's got, like, a little sleek motorcycle, you know, like a Kawasaki or something.
Yeah.
Why is Alfred almost in tears?
He's sick, Kate. It's a hint that something's wrong with Alfred.
He doesn't look so good. It looks like he ate, like, some kind of bad food.
This little, like, Zoom Skype screen Batman has in his car looks like a scene from Austin Powers.
Oh, absolutely. It's like... Why do I know that? I got real good auditory memory, but nothing else.
Yeah, it's out of character for you to know the sound the phone makes in Austin Powers. You're not supposed to have seen Austin Powers.
All right, so Mr. Freeze has frozen the antiquities wing at the Gotham Museum of Art. Why?
Wait till you hear some of these one-liners.
Oh, it's so chilly. Why does the Gotham Museum of Art have a big dinosaur in it?
It's a great question, Kate.
We get our first glimpse of Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he's just been dipped in glitter paint. Look at him.
He's just going to make jokes the whole movie like this.
Oh, but we do have some good goon costumes.
Oh, yeah.
Which I love, which is like, it feels like a throwback to like 60s Batman.
Yeah.
When all the goons had branded merch.
Well, it's funny because in 1989, the Joker goons costumes, though we made fun of them for having like a little designed patch with the Joker comic face on it, they were much lower key than this.
Oh, absolutely.
These guys are in, basically Batman level suits, every single goon.
Arnold Schwarzenegger does not look well.
Well, no, he's frozen, Kate.
There's a lot of nipplage in this.
Yeah, his suit even has motifs that are probably meant to resemble nipples.
Yeah, it's not even a raised nipple. It's just like a little light. So why does Batman introduce himself every time? He's a man dressed like a bat. There's a legend of a man bat in Gotham. Why is he like, it's me, I'm Batman?
Yeah, why did they make him say it? I can't remember if they made Val Kilmer say it. Did you like him just skating down that frozen dinosaur like it was the Flintstones, though?
It's
that
silly.
Was great. You're not sending me to the cooler, Kate.
God, this is just ridiculous.
It's insane, right?
This is just silly. There's so much action.
It's so jarring to see this right after 1989.
Yeah.
It was more of like a frog boiling in a pot situation when you watch all four.
Yeah.
This is a real weird order, but I'm enjoying it.
It's so funny because the 1989 Batman, Tim Burton Batman, has like a good 30 minutes before you see any action. And now we have roller skating goons. Maybe they're ice skating.
Right?
So now we have they're on roller skates though, as you can see. We have ice skating goons. They're doing it's like the X Games in here. We got Arnold Schwarzenegger dipped in glitter paint. We got like Bangarang going on, right? This is like in Hook when they're all like Bangarang and they're just skating all over the place. It's absolutely wildly chaotic.
See why as a child I would prefer this? Oh, as a kid I was always surprised when Robin said hell.
Oh,
that's like kind of a curse word. No, but I was like,
were you scared of curses? You were, weren't you?
I surely never used them. I mean, to this day, we bleep them on our podcast. But, yeah, I was, shocked, which is why it's funny. 1989 Batman, they cursed a lot more.
We got Batman doing flips. This is not your mom's Batman. This is...
This Batman is radical.
Kid Batman. This is Batman designed to sell toys. And that's it. Oh, look, now you can buy the Batman hockey stick. Oh, my God. They just click their feet together. And their shoes. So they just clicked their little heels together like they wanted to go home in Wizard of Oz. And skates erupted from their feet. So you obviously had to buy the skate expansion pack as a kid.
I love this movie so much.
This is wild. Why does Mr. Freeze's butt have two kind of big pie plates on it?
Huh.
It's wild.
Yeah, it must have some coolant in there or something. And just don't forget, the whole action here is that the goons are playing hockey with the Hope Diamond, basically.
Yeah. This is a lot.
Did one of them make a bat-shaped hole through the door? Yes,
that was Robin's cycle. I kind of like the goon look that they have. It's kind of like an après-ski, I'm here for it.
What killed the dinosaurs the Ice Age isn't even really a joke.
No.
It's just screaming stuff.
This is just cray. So much screaming in this. Now Robin has an enormous spear and is using it to propel himself up this ramp. Mm-hmm. They're doing oh my God, who's that ice skater who did flips?
Oh, I don't know. Mr. Freeze now has some sort of Zamboni-esque car thing to escape in. Another toy.
So Mr. Freeze is kind of it's a little bit like the Pope Mobile. It's like a covered, domed thing.
Is it
and
a
then
rocket?
He goes into, it's like a big, it was kind of like the Pope Mobile, but then a rocket blasted off of the Pope Mobile. But Robin's clinging
to the outside.
Desperately to the rocket.
Batman's inside, I think. Are they going into outer space?
Mr. Freeze is just flying away. Is Batman inside?
Yeah,
I guess he's
Batman's
inside.
in the rocket.
Okay, yeah. Robin is clinging onto this rocket, and clearly this rocket is going to... It's reaching terminal velocity, right? It's gonna break out of the atmosphere. Robin is just, it's like a walk in the park for him. He's fine. He's good. Oh, Mr. Freeze has escaped in some kind of escape pod.
Jettisoned himself out. He's gonna, paraglide? Oh no, he has wings.
Yeah, so obviously you gotta buy the wing expansion pack for your Mr. Freeze.
Flutter to the ground.
Alright, so Batman has been frozen to the spaceship.
Yep.
So hopefully Robin will come in and break him out. Yeah, why do Batman and Robin hate each other so much in this? Kind of weird, right?
Well, they have a father-teenage-son relationship. Robin's not doing what Batman asked, but turns out it's good that he didn't, because now Robin's here to save him. I don't know, Kate. Surf's up, Kate.
Oh my God. Oh no. Oh God, they're surfing now. So they released the emergency hatch, and now they're wakeboarding through space. This is wild.
It's an aerial fight now.
Are they going to BMX bike during this at some point?
I don't remember, but it's totally plausible that they do.
All right, so now they're both wakeboarding down, chasing Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, they're flying through the air on the doors to the spacecraft. Mr. Freeze has his wings. Oh, they're still going after the diamond.
Why?
Robin just screamed cowabunga.
Which is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles catchphrase,
Yeah, but taken from surfing culture, right?
I guess. Is Robin a Ninja Turtle?
He's a teenager. He's not a
mutant.
Is he? He's supposed to be.
He looks pretty old in this.
He's a grown man. Mostly just so that we don't have to feel scared for him and think Batman's awful for endangering him all the time.
Yeah, why does Batman put this kid in danger so much?
It's not the best when that happens, but...
He's just an orphan boy.
Right. But in this version... If you remember Batman Forever, it's been a while. Batman was trying to keep Robin out of it. He just took him in because he needed someone to raise him. And then, Bruce Wayne did. And eventually, Robin insisted, and he wouldn't take no for an answer. So it's either kill him to keep the Batman secret or let him be your partner.
Just be a parent, Bruce Wayne. Maybe set some reasonable limits, you know? Oh no, Robin was frozen by the freeze ray. Poor Arnold can barely get some of these puns out.
Yeah, he's got a lot. Remember, he's got LEDs in his mouth.
Yeah.
He's wearing a bald cap. He's just covered in makeup and armor and...
dipped in glitter paint. His mouth is eclipsed by some kind of breathing apparatus. And he's got a heavy accent. It's not his fault.
I mean, Arnold was born to play a campy villain in a Batman movie.
Oh, absolutely,
It's like you couldn't ask for a better...
Yeah, like screams a lot, like, ah!
Yeah. He's larger than life. Even though everyone hates this movie, it's a lot of fun.
This is a fun podcast. All right, so Batman has just picked up the frozen Robin, this boy wardsicle, if you will, and he just dunked him in some water.
Are they in a hot spring? What
He's
is
like,
that?
all right, Robin.
Why is this?
Time to war. He's dipped him into a milk bath of some kind. I guess he's boiling the water with his bat laser.
I don't know.
Is his name Dick still?
Dick Grayson.
We're not going to call him Richie? Richard? Ricky? Rick? What is this?
Where are we now?
Uh-oh. About to see your girl. Uma Thurman is like a desperate scientist. She's a little bit grubby. Maybe this does explain your interest in me. She's wearing overalls.
Yeah, I didn't say which version of
That's
her
true.
I was infatuated with as a lad.
I doubt it's her, though.
Beginning of the movie, Poison Ivy.
Yeah.
Where does she live and work, though? It's like in a castle.
It's kind of like a crumbling castle, like a ruin.
Oh, so you think she's like a squatter in some ruins?
I think she might be.
Got it.
She's like created some kind of headwear out of what I can only assume is a dish towel. She's got a look, you know what? And I respect it.
She's obsessed with her plants.
And I guess this is her boss of some kind?
Yeah, there's like a cartoonish mad scientist here.
Yeah. Uma Thurman's boss, thesis advisor, it's unclear, is like doing these extrajudicial executions.
Well, no, he's doing an experiment.
Uh-huh.
Which may turn into an execution.
Yeah.
She mentioned it earlier, this venom stuff that they're experimenting with.
So they're creating some kind of evil venom. All right, so he's wearing some kind of like spiked diaper, which is confusing.
The guy who will be Bane?
Yeah. Oh, is that Bane?
Oh, sorry. The luchador mask didn't give it away?
I see the luchador mask, but is he going to have that spiked diaper on the whole time?
It's kind of like a World Wrestling Championship belt.
Oh, yeah, I see it now.
Here's a pretty grotesque transformation
All right, so,
scene.
he's like pumping up.
Yeah, he got the super soldier serum, Venom.
But his legs are still small.
Maybe he's not done yet.
His thighs are big, but his calves are really tiny, which is funny.
Still working on it. He didn't skip leg day.
All right, so
he's
now we got
transformation.
You can purchase the Mad Scientist experiment table for $19.99 at Toys R Us. The scientist is doing a demonstration, but he's only doing it in front of like black and brown leaders of countries who we assume that maybe would be the enemies of America.
Is that what's going on here?
He
called it the leaders of the Ununited Nations.
Yeah, not a great look. Joel. What is that, a bingo wheel? Bane is like really veiny.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's got platform boots, which is kind of cool. I really like those. All right, so Bane has gone wild. He's just ripping out of the restraints.
Yeah, they've made him too strong. He's rebelling against his creator. He's just grunting his own name like a Pokemon.
All right, so Dr. Isley is like, oh my god, how could you possibly be doing this? And rightly, the mad scientist is like, look, I could not get grants for my work. I could not get funding. So I had to make this a militarized serum. Uma Thurman has been trying to protect plants from extinction. She may be working for Monsanto. It's unclear.
Well, he's been funding her research here, right? But she didn't know he was using it to
create Bane. So Uma Thurman's like, I'm gonna turn you in. I will do it. And now a man, the true villain of this movie, is trying to kill her. Because she's like, all right, I'm going to turn you in for all this evil that you've been doing. And he just tipped over this evil, bubbling science bench full of stuff, but also venom. And he's like, all right, that'll surely kill you. She's covered in snakes. This evil scientist is like, all right, I've killed you. I'm going to run back to my science lab. And clearly, she is becoming Poison Ivy. All right, so now we're looking at some weird footage from before Mr. Freeze was Mr. Freeze. I guess he's Dr. Freeze.
I never noticed that as a kid. They had to explain why he's jacked. Why does he look like Arnold? They're like, Nobel laureate and 2-time Olympic decathlete.
Yeah. And then he fell into some kind of cold liquid.
Remember, he's trying to cryogenically preserve his wife.
But it kind of looked like he was like, oh, and he did like a wacky clown fall. Yeah, it was like a white people in an infomercial situation.
Oh, here's our first glimpse at George Clooney out of the suit.
Yeah, he looks cute. His hair's not so good.
He's got kind of a short haircut.
Alfred is like trying to put up a good front, but every time that Batman and Robin turn their backs, he's like clutching his chest and is like, and then they're like, hey, Alfred, come here. And he's like, yes, like, just let him retire. Just give him some severance and like maybe hire someone to take care of him for a change.
Why do
holes?
Why do Batman and Robin have the exact same haircut?
Because clearly Alfred's giving it to them in the basement. It's how the rich stay rich. Alfred's got a pair of clippers and he's just shearing them in the basement every once in a while.
Puts it on like a 6 and just...
I'm just crazed. I had a cortado. You should really give me a cortado before every podcast.
All right.
Bruce Wayne is like, I trust you, Alfred, and only you. And Alfred goes, I'm gonna die soon, bitch. You better find somebody else.
Alfred's trying to, what do they call it? Soft launch? What do they call that when you slowly reveal your new boyfriend on Instagram?
Yeah.
Alfred's trying to soft launch his death, his impending death. He's like, I won't be here forever.
Yeah, he's
And Bruce
tired.
Wayne's like, don't talk to me about death!
Just let him die.
My parental
Who's
figures.
that?
It's a young Alfred and a young Bruce.
What is Alfred doing? He's got, like, wrist guards on.
He's probably washing the dishes.
Bruce Wayne is reflecting on his long life with his servant. I forgot to mention that when he dumped the chemicals on Uma Thurman, she sunk into the earth in like a sinkhole.
A glowing bowl.
Like a West Philly style sinkhole. And now she has emerged from the earth. A glamazon. Uma Thurman's head kerchief has melted away. Has she become taller? It's unclear.
It seems like it.
She's
just
gotten
slouching before.
Tall. Her hair's gotten wild and red. She's covered in plants. It's really a good look.
I agree.
Yeah, right over there?
She's become a lot breathier, her voice, somehow. She's basically a plant now. Her blood is aloe, her skin is chlorophyll.
And for some reason, this doctor can't resist her now that she's not dowdy. He's like, oh, you're so hot. Oh, and her lips are poisonous, which is really great.
That's the whole gimmick in this movie for her.
Good for her.
If she kisses you, you die.
So now Uma Thurman is just slapping a bunch of stuff off the shelves. I'm here for it.
Walking around destroying the lab.
Uma's here for the plants. She's like, all right, the plants are coming back. Humanity has had its time. She made some kind of evil plant Molotov cocktail. All right, so now she sees that Wayne Enterprises has manufactured some chemicals and or glass in this lab.
Are they implying that maybe he's funding some of this research?
Oh, definitely, yeah. Bruce Wayne is indiscriminately giving money to the military-industrial complex. Now we have the...
Year Without a Santa Claus.
Yeah, Year Without a Santa Claus, like, Cold Miser song.
It's a little on the nose. Arnold in his PJs here is just watching the Cold Miser scene on repeat on like 20 TVs.
Snow Miser.
Oh, yeah, Snow Miser, yeah.
Is that Vivica A. Fox? Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, definitely.
It's like when they had Drew Barrymore in a bit role in the last one, doing the same thing.
All right, so Vivica A. Fox is here. She's like his groupie, I guess. She's like, oh, you're the most perfect man I've ever known. She's wearing like lingerie in this 0-degree lair. And Mr. Freeze is like, no, I only have eyes for my beautiful wife.
Yeah.
What are you doing hanging out here then, girl?
Yeah, why has he hired her?
Go do something else.
Interesting that he's smoking a cigar. It's pretty funny, actually.
He is so glittery. Arnold is so glittery, and I love it.
It couldn't have been easy to get out of this makeup at night.
No. They probably just had to dip him in turpentine.
Okay, so what's his plan here?
He's going to freeze the city.
And he's going to freeze the city and then ransom them.
Yeah.
Okay, so he can get the money to complete his research and revive his wife. That's nice.
Is it?
This is, what's that? Will you steal the medicine to help your sick...
What's it called?
Is it Piaget?
No. Cronenberg? No.
It's one of the psychological...
it's like the dilemma, moral dilemma.
Yeah, one of the psychological theories, right? Like, stages of a moral development.
Kohlberg
stages of moral reasoning.
Yeah.
Right? Will you do the right thing for the wrong reason? Would you, you ascend to the highest level of moral reasoning when you're willing to do the wrong thing for the right reason, right? And that's what he's doing.
So. Yeah.
When you'll steal the medicine to help your sick loved one.
Here's Alicia Silverstone. Looks like maybe she's 6 ounces overweight.
Oh, this isn't good.
God, even before the internet, we as a race, the human race, were just trash.
The internet existed. You just weren't on
the internet.
Yeah.
Were they on the internet talking about Alicia Silverstone?
Oh yeah, this movie definitely had a website, and there's definitely Usenet message boards and.
I would like to remark that the human race has always been trash.
There were news.
We
groups.
are trash. All right, so Alfred's niece is here. It's Alicia Silverstone. Robin answers the door and is like, oh my
hubba,
God,
hubba.
The most beautiful woman I've ever seen, except that you're 6 ounces overweight. What is Robin wearing? He's wearing a gray t-shirt with a black vest all over it. It's wild. It's a wild outfit. In a sign that maybe Bruce Wayne and Alfred aren't really friends, that he is Bruce Wayne's employee. No one knew about Barbara, his niece, who he's been taking care of as the sole parental figure in her life for 5 years because her parents died in a car accident.
He's had to use whatever salary he gets here to help support her.
Jesus Christ, Bruce, maybe ask your employee, do you have any family? Robin is all horned up.
Yeah, Robin will not leave her alone.
Alfred is desperately trying to not have his niece stay with Bruce Wayne and Dick Grayson. He's like, no. It's
because...
And Bruce Wayne is like, surely you'll stay. And Alicia Silverstone's like, aight.
What is Alfred Look, Alfred's on the internet right now.
Oh my God, he is on the internet.
What's he researching? I guess it's nice they're giving Alfred so much screen time in this movie. This probably is true that you'd have a whole family of butlers, right? Mm-hmm. Alfred's looking for his brother-in-law on the internet, but he's also a butler, but in India.
Alfred is incredibly British, and inexplicably, his niece has no trace of a British accent. Maybe Barbara isn't as naive as we thought.
Here she is, escaping out a window.
Jumping out a window. She put on a leather jacket, so you know she's a badass. Climbing out the window. She is wearing a helmet, though. I respect that.
Oh, yeah. Safety first.
How's she going to put that helmet on with that hair? Where's she going? What have you got to do, Barbara?
Is she stealing
Yeah, she's stealing Robin's motorcycle.
Good for her. Kind of a repeat. This is exactly what happened in the last movie.
Why
stole...
Why is that statue clutching some balls?
I don't know. There is a statue just holding up 2 giant spheres sticking out of a building in Gotham. Gotham is filled with, gigantic sculpture. This whole building is a giant man holding up the observatory.
I kind of like it.
It's pretty cool looking.
So here's my question. Bruce Wayne is using his enormous fortune. He bought the world's largest telescope, and he's like, I'm donating it to Gotham's observatory restoration project. And yet, he's not tackled crime in any of its forms.
Kate, he's Batman. He's literally tackling criminals every night.
He could stop crime at the source. I am just saying. Wow, great.
This seems important, this exposition dump about the telescope and these satellites that can reflect light. I have a feeling this will come back to be relevant.
Uma Thurman's face is... She's doing a lot of really good face acting.
Yeah, she doesn't just have to be a sex object in this movie. She's pretty funny. Here's Poison Ivy calling the security guards fascists.
Poison Ivy is here to go tell Bruce Wayne, like, here, I figured out how you can basically stop climate change and reforest the entire Earth. Mm-hmm. And Bruce Wayne's like, nah.
To be fair, she's like, there will be no heat or cooling anywhere. Food storage, forget it. Bruce Wayne's like, well, all these people will die. She's like, that's okay. Planet Earth is more important. Is this movie supposed to make us laugh at environmentalists? Because that's literally what's happening in this scene. An entire room full of people are laughing her out of the room. They're having a costume ball auction, and Batman and Robin are the keynote speakers or something. They're like doing public appearances.
I really like Poison Ivy's energy in this. She's great. She does a lot of, soliloquy by herself, which is really fun.
Batman and Robin here to protect the status quo.
Yeah, right over there. All right, now Arnold Schwarzenegger, again, dipped in glitter paint, is watching home movies of his wedding and crying to himself.
I'm surprised he even can cry and they don't just freeze instantly.
Is the plot that Mr. Freeze needs more diamonds to unfreeze his wife?
The diamonds power his suit, and he's going to freeze Gotham. Maybe he needs the diamonds, actually, to use the freeze technology. To freeze Gotham, to ransom Gotham, to get the money from the ransom to fund his research to unfreeze his wife.
Oh, look, it's the Cultural Appropriation Gala. So it's the Rainforest Cafe Gala, but all of the dancers appear to be people of color, and they are made up in various, Polynesian outfits, but also wearing wild-colored wigs. There's a lot going on. It's not a great look.
Swinging from vines.
Bruce Wayne has loaned out his diamonds, I guess his family diamonds, but they are clearly blood diamonds. So are they buying the diamond?
Or are they bidding on the women? Yeah, I think these older rich men are bidding on dates with the women who are wearing the diamonds.
None of this is good.
You've got cultural appropriation. You've got women on an auction block. You've got blood diamonds.
It's not a good gala. What is happening here? Poison Ivy has arrived in a giant gorilla suit and is now doing some kind of wacko burlesque act.
It's like a seductive dance, but in a gigantic gorilla costume.
But she's taking off pieces of the costume.
Well, now she is. She wasn't at the beginning.
Now she's just in this woolly coat. And no one seems to be able to resist her, man or woman.
Well, I guess she has she has some sort of pollen that's enrapturing everyone.
Some kind of musk, as it were.
Mm-hmm. And they're animating some sort of stink lines to show you them go towards people's nostrils.
Oh yeah, stink lines are coming off of her. And she has ensorcelled everyone. Yeah, right? And you got a remixed version of Poison Ivy playing.
Oh.
Batman and Robin's nipples are not to be missed. Prominent. Why are all the Batman villains just liberated women? You know? Like, they're all sexually liberated. Catwoman, Poison Ivy.
You have anything to say about the Batman credit card?
No. I'm sure you could buy the Batman credit card from KB Toys for $9.99. Pope Mobile's back, everyone. Mr. Freeze popped out of the Pope Mobile, and he's here to freeze the whole gala.
The storylines of Mr. Freeze and Poison Ivy seem to be completely unrelated.
Gotham seems like a chaotic place to live. Like, I think I'd rather just live in regular city. Like, you could get frozen or planted or practical joked or, penguined at any time. The physics of this movie are wild.
Wow. Mr. Freeze, so in love with his wife. He's unaffected by Poison Ivy's pheromone dust.
That representation of the Hope Diamond or the Wayne Diamond or whatever the hell
I called it the Isis Diamond.
The Isis Diamond. It's very clearly like something you would get in the prize box at a dentist's office. It's so fake
Costume
looking.
jewelry.
Look at it. You ever get like you were a boy.
I didn't pick the jewelry, no.
Yeah.
But I know
it was like a ring, but it always had like they were made of plastic, like plastic gemstones in it.
No, I was picking like a yo-yo or something,
I often would pick a pencil.
You nerd. Look, she doesn't even need to spray her pheromone dust at Robin. Look at this part of Gotham. What is this giant statue? Look at it.
It's amazing. They're driving on all these Gotham statues.
But these statues, are all like 3 times larger than the Statue of Liberty, and there's like 40 of them in Gotham. And they're mostly like scantily clad male figures.
Here for it. Batman has disabled Robin's motorcycle.
Like remotely.
Yeah, he's like, nope, you can't come. Can't sit with us.
Too dangerous.
Shouldn't leave him behind on all the missions, though, because he'll find his own way to get his kicks and thrills.
Better the trouble you know than the trouble you don't, Batman. And remember, we still don't know where Alicia Silverstone is right now.
What's she up to? Batman has just taken down Mr. Freeze, and now he's got him in the Bat Lair.
The Bat Cave.
Bat Cave.
He lives in a lair.
Robin, who I guess is supposed to be a teenager, but looks like a full-grown man. He looks older than me. He's chafing under the rules that Bruce Wayne is imposing upon him.
Right. Robin wants this to be an equal partnership, not a boy ward mentorship.
Alfred has made some kind of audio recording of himself for his brother, Wilfred.
What? He recorded a CDR. CDRW?
Does Alfred never get any alone time?
Did Bruce just walk into Alfred's private study, or is the computer in a shared room in the house?
Just go to therapy, Bruce.
Why go to therapy when you have Alfred spitting truths like these?
The whites of George Clooney's eyes are really white.
Oh, wow.
They're almost blinding.
And this is him as Bruce Wayne, not even as Batman, where they're in great contrast to the suit and the eye makeup.
Oh, Alicia Silverstone's back on her bullshit.
So she's been out joyriding. Luckily, she didn't encounter that whole scene with Batman, Robin, Mr. Freeze, and Poison Ivy that took up a huge chunk of the city. Ooh, look.
Hi-ya.
She's showing him her moves.
Robin's got no game. Look at him.
No game with Poison Ivy. No game with... It's not Barbara Gordon. What is her name in this movie? Alicia Silverstone? I have no idea. Have we heard her name?
Cousin Barbara.
Is she Barbara?
I think it is Barbara.
It is Barbara. Barbara Pennyworth? We don't know.
Unclear. Alright, so now we're in the famed Arkham Asylum. Things aren't going so great. I feel like there's just a lot going on here in terms of, how do we treat mentally ill prisoners?
Well, this place always has, cobwebs everywhere. It
Yeah.
seems like Bruce Wayne should make it his number one priority to fund a secure, rehabilitative... You know what I mean? Arkham.
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe it is, but see the cobwebs?
Yeah, they need to change up the way that they're doing incarceration, obviously, right? We got solitary confinement, everything's dirty, there's rats crawling all over everyone. Here's my question, why? He's not in his suit, though.
They have him in a very cold room. He has to stand basically right over there.
I don't know, I just feel like the way that we're treating these prisoners is not so good.
Bane in a trench coat and hat is a really funny sight.
I kind of like Bane. They're in some kind of blacklight area. They broke into this condemned Turkish bath, and for some reason it's all blacklight painted.
Including the goons who live here?
Yeah. Poison Ivy's outfits are great.
I agree.
They're just really delightful. It's a lot of leotards with capes. It's a look.
Yeah.
Poison Ivy has Bane just renovating this wacky blacklight area. Now she's planting a bunch of seeds.
Fast growing.
Yeah, we got like a Jack and the Beanstalk vibes here. Good for Poison Ivy, you know? She's living her best life in this blacklight paradise surrounded by her plants. She's got like a eunuch servant. It's great. Julie's like, all right, Bruce, we've been going out for a year. Like, my eggs aren't going to last forever. I need an answer, you know? I want to spend the rest of my life with you, but I can't be strung along like this. And Bruce Wayne is like, I just really am not the marrying kind. Why would you want to marry boring-ass Julie when you could be hanging out with Poison Ivy, you know?
I feel like if Bruce Wayne existed in real life, it'd be like Leonardo DiCaprio, and this girl would be like, I'm turning 26 next month. Are we getting married or not? And he's like, definitely not.
Bye.
All right, so he's just daydreaming about Poison Ivy?
Yeah, he can't stop thinking about that, 6-foot-tall glamazon. And they just did an enhance.
They've done that a couple times already on their computers in this movie. And then it wasn't enough to just enhance it. Then he slid like a physical magnifier over it, over top of the screen.
Honestly, Dick Grayson looks like a scone. He's like not hot.
Is he wearing a puka shell necklace?
Definitely.
I don't understand what's up with the blacklight gangs in Gotham. I think these were featured in the last movie, too.
It's kind of wacky. I like it. I feel like you would like it.
It's
because
cool looking.
I feel like it makes you think of like a bowling alley carpet.
That's true.
Is that just a Clockwork Orange gang?
Yeah, one of the gangs are the Droogs from A Clockwork Orange. That's weird. And they're all gathering for like, some sort of motorcycle race?
Yeah, it's like some kind of gang sock hop. What is this?
So here's Coolio.
Coolio, what are you doing here?
This is supposed to be set up for him to become Scarecrow in the next movie. But it's a real quick cameo.
Yeah.
And then they were going to turn him into the Scarecrow later in the next one.
Oh my god, is that a child?
Yep, that's a kid in a gang. The gangs are just so like vibrant and colorful and ridiculous.
Yeah. So Barbara Gordon just can't stop street racing. You know, like Fast and Furious. But she doesn't have a family to back her up.
May or may not be a Gordon, though. She's not related to Commissioner Gordon. It's Barbara
Pennyworth.
But
So Barbara just can't stop street racing. She's addicted to the thrill.
What is her helmet? It's like a little angel baby?
It's like a cherub baby. She's racing a furry. I'm confused. There's literally the Droogs here.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Now they're racing through some kind of like disco slaughterhouse. This is such a weird movie, my guy. There's pyrotechnics going off.
Yeah, these gangs seem pretty positive. They're just hosting like street races, or well, they're not even street races, because they're in an abandoned warehouse. It's pretty safe for the public as far as them being a public menace is concerned. They're not really causing any problems right now.
So much stuff is just exploding, though.
These set pieces are just bizarre. And every one of them takes place in like a warehouse of some sort.
Yeah.
All the fights so far have been in just the biggest rooms they could dream up. Now we're having this warehouse bike chase. Joel Schumacher has made some great films. It's just really weird that he also made these.
What else has he been up to?
Well, he's dead now, but he made Falling Down. That's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Wow.
Did we watch that? Michael Douglas, where he's that middle-class cubicle worker and he snaps and has a whole day, like on a hot day in LA in the mid-90s. Just has basically a mental break. No? It's a great movie. He made St. Elmo's Fire. He's made a lot of movies that are actually like very well respected. He's not a hack filmmaker. He just happened to make these. I'm sure he got paid a lot. Wikipedia said that he was on in a crane, like in a director's crane, just shouting before every take, "Remember, this is a cartoon." And the actors would be like, "What?"
He's not wrong. Yeah, this is just a live-action cartoon. Okay, so maybe this is the part of where the street racing crosses from like a positive, okay thing to like, oh, this is like a public menace.
Oh, yeah, they're like lighting bridges on fire
Yeah.
now. They've left the warehouse. They're on the street. They're trying to sabotage and murder the bike racers. It'd be one thing if Alicia Silverstone's character was stealing bikes from these rich guys just to like take them out for joyrides, but she's using them in these insane, dangerous races. It's just hard to imagine this fitting into 1989 Batman, as silly as that was at times.
All right, so Barbara's racing just to feel something. Alfred's niece, Barbara, is like, I'm going to free Alfred so that he doesn't have to be a servant anymore. And Dick Grayson's like, oh no, he's like family. No, he is your employee. He is an employee.
It's your servant.
He is your servant.
Uh-oh, she knows Alfred's sick, look.
Yeah, because she paid attention and she asked at least one question.
Uncle Al, why are you clutching your chest every time we look away?
Hey, Alfred, you feeling okay? That's all you gotta ask, and he'd be like, Master Bruce, I've coughed up 2 of my lungs and I don't know how I'm alive. Just ask a question of your employee. Maybe pay for his health care. God,
Who's gonna serve us our soup now?
we don't know how to cook anything.
Alfred can't die.
Could we perhaps hire someone so that he could train them before he dies?
Alfred, train your replacement for free.
Mr. Freeze is whittling something.
Oh yeah, is he making like an ice shiv?
Is it like a bomb?
A new freezy gun?
He's a special chemist?
No.
Oh, no, he's...
It's a little music box of his wife carved of ice dancing.
All right, you know what? If I die in a tragic freezing accident or cannot be unfrozen for some reason, I would be okay with you moving on after an acceptable mourning period.
No, Kate. Well, first of all, how long?
She either has to look like Poison Ivy or be significantly uglier than me.
But after how long?
At least 2 years.
Okay, I just want it on record.
You gotta be sad for 2 years, and then you can...
And then those rules apply.
Yeah.
Okay.
She either has to be unreasonably hot or much uglier than me.
Got it.
All right, cool. All right, so Poison Ivy is now in some kind of, like, skin-tight... what is this? Skin-tight, like...
what is it made of?
What is it made of? It's like a raincoat. It's like polyurethane. poly what? I don't know.
Does look very odd. The texture's not great. I can't tell if this movie is really misogynist or really feminist.
I know, me neither.
Right? Because, like, every time a woman has been introduced, somebody's like, hubba, hubba. Oh, look at this little cameo.
Yeah.
That was cool. It's not a cameo, an Easter egg. We're in the police, like, what do they call this?
Evidence lockup.
Evidence lockup. And you see the Riddler's outfit. You see
Two-Face, right?
Two-Face's coat. I wonder if there was, I didn't notice if there were stuff from the first two.
Remember, this is a cartoon.
What would you call Poison Ivy's hairstyle in this scene?
She's got like 2 little kitty cat ears and then long flowing tresses. I like it.
Oh, but yeah, anytime a woman walks in, it's like, hubba, hubba, hubba. But she's now weaponizing that.
Yeah.
She, like, knows they're going to do it.
I'm
she
here.
uses it to her advantage.
Yeah, I'm here for a woman who's weaponizing her sexuality and killing men with it.
All in service for environmentalism, too.
Yeah. I fail to see why Poison Ivy is a villain. Think she should have her own movie.
Always winterize ya pipes.
Okay, so Mr. Freeze went into dad mode.
He gave us a lesson in homeownership while also exploding the pipes to break out of Arkham. They did Bane dirty in this movie. Bane is supposed to, like, be very smart. In the comic books, Bane is, like, extremely intelligent and clever. And they made him into a grunting monster. That's kind of the whole point of Bane, is that he's not like this.
Bruce Wayne is like, all right, Alfred, I know you're sick. I can get you the best doctors. And Alfred's like, no, just let me die. All right, so Bruce asks the only question on everyone's mind. Have you ever regretted just being a butler your whole life? And he's like, no, not for a second. Could you sign my pay stub, sir? I really love working here.
So Robin's got a V-neck sweater with a crew neck shirt underneath. Is that a normal thing? Is that what you're supposed
for
to
the
do?
90s, I feel like it's normal.
I mean, you asked last time, I think, if Batman and Robin are like government contractors, and I said that generally they're on the down low. But in this movie, they are like just constantly working with the police, with the city. So they're probably getting a pension.
You know what? If you were to freeze me in some kind of sub-zero freezing chamber, I too want to wear a flowy dress.
Well, and it's like
why wouldn't they just put her in a pair of sweatpants? Like, Christ, respect yourself.
Well, it looks cool because the liquid is moving. She's not just in a block of ice like Robin was earlier. She's in like some super cooled liquid. It's bubbling. Her dress gets to flow. The stink lines are back. You know what that means.
I love stink lines. Stink lines are hilarious. My lungs are freezing.
So what's happening? He's releasing super cooled air into the HVAC here. There we go. He's got his diamonds.
Couldn't Mr. Freeze, like, make himself solar powered or something?
Rather than diamond powered.
Yeah, or, like, water power. Like, couldn't he, like, harness the geothermal energy from the earth? Is Bane turning more green as time goes on?
It seems like it, but we know the venom is, like, plant-based, so I guess that makes sense. He's disgusting looking, right?
But, like, what? He was a regular-looking man with lots of veins. Oh, no. Batman's just laying there and letting Poison Ivy blow her stink lines on him.
He's been injured by Bane.
I guess.
Slightly.
He's like, I just need to rest for a minute, guys. Hold on. He is getting older.
Look at the paint, the body paint on Bane. It is just so obviously paint.
Yeah.
Like you can see like the little
inexpertly
cracks in
applied,
it.
yeah.
They painted all his veins on. They painted him slightly green.
Why is Victor Freeze moving at an extremely slow rate of speed? He's just like sauntering around.
I think the suit's just hard to walk in for Arnold.
Alright, they've thrown a switch to make it less cold.
I wonder if like Michael Keaton went to go see these, you know, and was like, wow, really dodged a bullet
What have they
here.
done? I like that Poison Ivy's gloves have little red fingernails. It's such a weird touch.
It's weird.
The old punch the snowman trick.
I love when Batman and Robin fight, though. Come on.
It is pretty good.
You just meant she wanted to kiss me and not you.
Oh no, he went in the green ooze.
Yeah, what is that? Anytime someone falls in a vat of ooze in these movies, it's not good.
Is it ice cream though?
Oh, yeah, it's just mint ice cream. You're right. Did Bane just scream, exit, as he sauntered towards an exit? So Robin is just covered in the ice cream base.
Yep.
The little gooey green ice cream base.
And his cape is just so like... As he walks, it's just like...
He's still fighting with Batman. I don't need you.
What is this walk, Uma?
She's trying not to step on the plug.
Damn girl.
She's jealous.
Why can't all these women help each other?
Yeah, Poison Ivy's jealous of Mr. Freeze's cryogenically frozen wife, so she unplugged her. Now she will begin rotting immediately, we assume. Back to the Turkish bath. I thought you made up that it was a Turkish bath.
It's a Turkish
it really
bath.
is a Turkish bath.
They had to make it humid somehow.
You know? That makes sense.
Like her humid lair. Oh, and it shares a wall with Mr. Freeze's chilly lair.
It's half
Very
chilly,
confusing.
half humid.
Do you think they separated it with a tape line?
Wow, she's ice cold.
I can't believe that Poison Ivy would kill Mr. Freeze's wife. Why wouldn't they just team up and defeat all the men?
And there was no hope for her to return to life anyway. She could have just let him.
Oh no, his one single animated tear.
Wow. Oh, it did freeze. Look, it froze and then crumbled and blew away. Oh, you know what though? It's not just that she's jealous. She's also now, by lying and saying it was Batman and Robin, she's motivated him to absolutely destroy them unrelentingly.
I do love a mutant plant, you know?
She's got kind of a little shop of horrors.
Definitely.
Living plant, but it's like part snake, part plant.
I'm here for it.
She wants to kill every human on Earth.
Yeah.
Wow, except Mr. Freeze. Bane's standing here like,
Wait, what about me? Hey.
These stakes in this movie are pretty high, I feel like.
Yeah. Alfred has gone from serving, there's been one day between him serving the family, and then now he's hooked up to a bunch of machines, and it's stage 1 McGregor's syndrome,
Is
which
that a
I
real
think
disease?
is what the frozen wife had.
Oh, it's not a real disease.
No.
Wow, good ear. I
Tyler.
have seen this movie a lot and never
I'm
noticed.
smart.
Alfred has the same thing. So Bruce Wayne and Mr. Freeze could team up here.
They really could.
Solve McGregor's... Alfred is so old, though. Solve McGregor's syndrome and keep Alfred alive for another 3 months until he dies of natural causes. Poison Ivy, so ingenious that she has these two fighting days later in their home over her. So I'm a little confused about the Pennyworth family tree here.
Yeah, me too.
Barbara's mom was his sister, but not his brother Wilfred's wife.
No.
It's not his sister-in-law. So these are 3 blood relatives.
Yeah.
Peg, Alfred, and Wilfred.
Yes.
And Alfred really wants, also Alfred and Wilfred, both butlers, Alfred really wants Barbara to get in contact with Wilfred. What is he giving him?
He's probably like, you gotta come work for Bruce Wayne.
They're useless. They're so helpless. They need a butler. Another old butler. Yeah. I mean, as dumb as this is, I just kind of love that it's a superhero blockbuster movie with not just CGI everywhere. Like, they had to make this crazy observatory set inside.
They did.
They wouldn't do that nowadays. I kind of like that. Like, Ant-Man, I get it because of what it was, but not one thing was real in that whole movie. Wow, Poison Ivy didn't even blow the dust at Commissioner Gordon, and he's slobbering all over her. Who am I to talk?
Yeah.
To be fair, I was, when this came out in 97, I was 6.
You know, it's nice that you were captivated by such a strong female lead.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like there's lots of examples of, in the, mid-90s, there's lots of examples of, like, very passive female characters that you could have been captivated by. Maybe it explains why you picked someone who was so stinky and
combative,
recalcitrant.
Strong-willed, independent, some would say. Others would say. Stinky.
I do have stink lines coming off me sometimes.
What was their dry ice budget, do you think, on this
Oh
film?
my god, massive. The size of like a small country's defense budget.
The CGI revolution really must have put a lot of set people out of work, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. They're going to cripple the bat signal.
Oh, so he can't be called.
Since they don't have pagers, phones. Oh no, they're purposely turning on the bat signal. It's the other way around. They're using it to lure him in. Oh, look, she's going to watch the disc. Didn't he say Barbara never ever watched this disc?
He was like, never ever open it.
She's putting it in right away.
Oh no, the password is just Alfred.
No, it's not. Okay. She's guessing. Now Barbara's whole scene here is that she's... Oh wait, she hasn't even become Batgirl yet? There's only 30 minutes left? Wow, I guess they're more setting her up for the sequel. This all bummed me out a bit as a kid. Alfred's whole dying slowly plot. Why are they even bothering with these flashbacks of young Bruce Wayne and younger Alfred? Who are they trying to fool that this movie has any emotional core?
Alfred over here is like, Master Bruce, I've never laid down before. Is this what it feels like?
That's what you feel like all day.
What a punk she is. I love it. Peg was his password.
Yeah.
No exclamation points.
Don't you remember numbers. When we switched? Oh, you weren't on computers a lot before.
No.
There was a switch. I remember it vividly. Oh, what is it? What are we looking at?
Look at
Oh,
all
yeah.
these.
I think you're right. I think Alfred was going to try to get Wilfred to come work here.
Yeah.
Alfred was sending a CD-ROM with all the secrets of the Batcave and the vehicles on it. What, so he could come work and continue doing it?
Yeah.
And Alicia Silverstone has discovered it. It's like blueprints for the cars, an animated GIF of the logo.
All right, so Mr. Freeze is about to use the world's most giant telescope to freeze all of Gotham. Stupid Bruce Wayne, he could have been paying for high-quality pre-K, and instead he built a death laser inadvertently. What a dummy. Poison Ivy has changed the bat signal to a Robin signal.
Thank you, Bane, for screaming the word bomb while you plant these icicle-shaped bombs. Otherwise, we may not have known. Diamonds don't actually make things cold, right? That's just this movie?
Yes.
That's not based on any science.
Alicia, what you doing here, girl?
Yeah, she's in the Batcave. She figured it out because she saw Alfred's CD.
All right, she looked at his CDRW that he told her never to look at. Uncle Alfred created ChatGPT here.
It's also kind of max headroom.
He made her a Batgirl outfit, complete with bat thong? Go back 10 seconds.
So he told her never to look at the CD, but then also he created a virtual Alfred who's like, I thought you might be here. I made you a costume. So I guess he did want her to look at it. I don't know. This is really going against Bruce Wayne's wishes.
Remember, this is a cartoon. Robin, you in danger. Okay, so Robin has kissed Poison Ivy. Uh-oh, but he hasn't been poisoned because he put some fake lips on his lips.
It's one of the only things I remembered about this movie besides
this is so
Poison
wacky.
Ivy. The fake lips. It's really just like a coating on his lip.
Uma has really leaned into the cartooniness of this movie.
Sure.
But I feel like everyone thinks they're still in just a regular movie. I think Uma gets the award for this movie, the MVP.
It's just so interesting that the campy dial is not turned that much higher than Batman Forever, but it was a failure. You know, people loved the last one and hated this one.
Barbara's here in her bat thong. Why don't these women team up?
Chicks like you give women a bad name. Oh, Batman brought the bat sawzall.
It's just a bat Dremel. Alicia Silverstone all of a sudden knows martial arts. It's very confusing.
Now they're having a knife fight. George Clooney is giving a very low-key performance, right?
Yeah.
And it's like...
It's not enough.
Is he trying to be funny?
No, it's just not enough.
Batgirl, that's not very PC. Why aren't you Batwoman or Batperson? Like, his delivery is so weird.
Alright, so Mr. Freeze, here he goes. Freezing the city in a completely predictable move. Wouldn't it be more diabolical and harder to predict if he did something that maybe didn't involve ice? You just feel like he's constrained by the form, you know?
How about Poison Ivy? Is she dead? Did she just get eaten by that big Venus flytrap?
I think she she got eaten by the orchid. That was it.
Not.
Oh, thank God the Batmobile has ice skates on it, and Robin has some kind of hover snowmobile. But Barbara's just driving a motorcycle.
Yeah, just driving it on ice.
Why do we have 11 minutes to thaw the city?
I don't know. Does she have a cowl now? Is that her helmet? Is that her motorcycle helmet that she takes off before she fights?
Yeah, obviously.
So her hair can be out.
The Pope Mobile's back.
Wow.
I love the Pope Mobile. What is it shooting? Harpoons?
Icicles?
Oh no, they just did an Uno reverse.
Yeah, Batman's shield that he voice activated on his ice Batmobile reflected the ice beam back at the ice gun.
Yeah, he did a no you to the ice gun. Mr. Freeze has a balloon in his mouth, like a drug mule. You can see it kind of like sitting behind his teeth a little bit, which makes him even more difficult to understand.
Yeah, I don't know why you'd put that in his mouth. Look, he's got some hand warmers. Some bat hand warmers to melt these people that were frozen.
They're going to move the satellites to reflect the light from the southern hemisphere, I guess in the Congo, to the United States. Let's just take all those resources from...
So the big finale here is that they have to thaw the mirrors in time. So far it seems like our read on every Batman movie is they're fun for a while, but they get tiresome.
I know,
after too long.
I lose steam in like the last 20 minutes.
Right? That's just, I think there's too much Batman.
Yeah.
No matter what version it is.
Too much birthday. I hate when female superheroes have heels on. It just makes me so inexplicably mad. Arnold appears to be wearing some kind of glow-in-the-dark lipstick as well. Wild. That did it?
They just had to kick the tube out of the back of Bane's mask. He needed a constant supply, I guess, of venom at all times.
Green juice.
Oh, so Batman has bested Mr. Freeze in a fist fight. We're aiming the sunlight at Gotham. Everything's getting thawed. Robin and Batgirl have kicked the green tube out of Bane's head. Is this it? Could this be it? Poison Ivy got eaten by an orchid.
God, why does Batman need so much external validation? That's gonna fix it up.
Yeah.
That was really bad ADR, right?
Yeah,
Alright, so they're riding the big telescope down, Batman and the two scientists, and he's deployed some kind of bat cable.
he's got his batarangs, his cables. He's safely brought the scientists down there. He survived, they survived. He dropped them off. Everything's fine. The sun's coming up.
God, he is. George Clooney is underplaying all of this so much. And this movie is a cartoon.
It's very odd.
And he's like, need a ride?
Also, did he get a new suit partway through the movie? His suit has like a lot of silver on it. It was all black earlier, right? Because it's another toy. But I didn't even notice when they got new suits. Even Robin, I think, is wearing a more silvery suit than at the beginning. How does everyone here know how to reposition these satellites? Why is Barbara good at that?
She took a Girls in STEM seminar. Now the folks in Gotham have thawed, thanks to the power of space satellites.
Yep.
Oh my god, why wouldn't he just squash Mr. Freeze's head? Alright, so Batman's been recording people without their consent or knowledge.
He's got a video of Poison Ivy from a confrontation earlier where we didn't even know he was recording video of.
Alright, so Batman saved Victor Freeze's wife. But he's like, alright, you gotta find a cure for her disease, so you can also cure my butler. I don't know how to make toast.
Wow, look, Batman's rehabilitating a criminal.
He's had the cure for McGregor syndrome all along.
Really? These vials in his arm?
Literally up his sleeve.
I guess maybe he's already cured stage 1, but maybe his wife has much more advanced,
Yeah,
right?
she's got stage 4. Come on, Tyler,
they
stay
said
with
that?
it. Oh my god, he's going to like white collar jail?
Are they really going to cure Alfred? They can't just let him die at the end of this movie?
Just let him die peacefully.
How come everyone else is out of costume except for Robin? Maybe he just likes his costume.
Yeah, it's like a little security blanket. Alfred has been miraculously healed by the blue Gatorade. And he's like, it's a f***ing pigsty in here.
He's lived to serve another day.
Yeah. It's a weird three-way handshake that's happening right now. Look at George Clooney's hairy hand. Alright, so now they're all running into the camera. Alicia Silverstone is having to run just as fast as Robin and Batman in heels, I would like to note.
And she probably made 70 cents for
She
their
probably
dollars.
did.
The pop music of this movie is nowhere near the level of Kiss from a Rose. There's a Smashing Pumpkins song.
Is your thumb the only part of you that's green?
You will just have to find out.
I want us to be together, but I want to make sure you're serious about turning over a new leaf. I need a sign
How about slippery when wet?
of trust. Tell me your plan.
Kiss me and I'll tell you.
Tell me and I'll kiss you.
Freeze has taken the new telescope and turned it into a giant freezing gun. He's about to turn Gotham into an ice cube.
I've got to stop him.
One kiss, my love. For luck. Bad luck, I'm afraid. Time to die, little Robin.
I hate to disappoint you, but rubber lips are immune to your charms.
Alright, so I think it was really important information when you told me halfway through the movie that Joel Schumacher was on the big director crane, and every take he yelled, "Remember, this is a cartoon!" That really helped me to kind of manage my expectations about this movie.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there are a few actors who knew they were in a cartoon, and there are a few actors who did not. George Clooney did not know he was in a cartoon. Uma Thurman fully understood the assignment. She knew she was in a cartoon. Arnold, I believe, also knew he was in a cartoon.
He's always in a
but
cartoon.
I think he lives in a cartoon world.
The Ice Age, yeah.
This movie was a little bit wild. It was a little bit wacky.
Uh-huh.
It was very different in tone than last week's Batman.
Uh-huh.
Last week's Batman was very boring.
In a good way or a bad way?
In a good way,
For a
I
while.
think. There was like a lot of exposition. This Batman, no story, just toys.
It's a shame because it was fun. It seemed like you were enjoying yourself in the first half.
Oh yeah, I laughed a lot.
And it's just too long. Why are every one of these Batman movies here are 2 hours at least?
Yeah, 20 minutes too long.
Yeah, at least. Why not give us a 90-minute Batman? I don't understand. Just in and out. There was nothing gained by that being so long. I mean, I know there was 3 villains and whatever, but Arnold's
Who was
great.
the third villain?
Bane.
Oh, I forgot about Bane.
Arnold's
I kind
great.
of lumped him in.
Uma
with the other
Thurman.
two.
All-time great.
Yeah, you all right? Was she as cute as you remember?
Yeah. And I didn't realize she was an eco-terrorist.
Yeah.
Batman, terrible. George Clooney is so boring.
I know.
And
he
just quiet and weird.
Yeah.
Like, there's no, you want to get nuts moment from this Batman. He's just too calm.
It's because only Michael Keaton wants to get nuts.
Val Kilmer was pretty boring, too.
Yeah.
And, I get it. I think that's what you think your role is, probably, as Batman. Some of these actors are they're trying to hold down the fort against the utter insanity of some of the villains. But, okay, so I'm glad we were able to compare and contrast 1989 Batman to 1997 Batman and Robin. Can you see why that ended the franchise?
Yes,
Almost
absolutely.
forever.
Jesus Christ, Joel.
Grounded to a screeching halt. Although I would have loved to have seen his next one with Scarecrow and Harley Quinn would have been so weird.
Scarecoolio, I believe.
Scroolico.
No.
All right. R.I.P. Coolio, by the way.
R.I.P.
And Joel Schumacher.
Oh.
Who else is different?
R.I.P.
Probably Michael Gow,
both,
I'm going to
yeah,
guess.
hopefully.
Probably Commissioner Gordon. I said his name earlier and I can't remember it anymore. Anyway, I don't know. He might be alive. I have no idea. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning into Bat Month.
Bon. Bon, 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 bon. All right.
How about this real quick, Kate? Batman Forever or this? Jim Carrey and Tommy Lee Jones and Val Kilmer? Or Uma Thurman. Uma Thurman. I forgot what I was saying. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
And George Clooney.
And George Clooney. And Alicia Silverstone, because she was new. You hate Jim Carrey.
I hate Jim Carrey.
Does that factor into your decision?
It does factor into my decision.
And don't you like there being a lady villain?
I do like a lady villain. I like a liberated woman. Makes me sad that all of the liberated women in the Batman franchise are villains. Couldn't we just have one liberated
Alicia Silverstone.
woman?
Not liberated.
No, she's buttoned up. I'm going to have to go with this because of my deep and abiding hatred of Jim Carrey.
Okay, fair.
Anything Jim Carrey touches, I want it to burn to the ground.
Don't forget, Nicole Kidman was in that movie, too.
Oh, shit.
As Dr. Chase Meridian.
I would pick Kiss from a Rose, though, over this music.
Oh, my, this music's trash. They only had 2 pop songs in the credits. Smashing Pumpkins, great. I love Smashing Pumpkins, but the songs are not iconic at all in the credits of this movie. Okay, Kate, I think you've earned a rest here, especially from Batman-related content. Let's wrap this up.
I need a bat nap.
Tune in next week. It's not Batman-related, I promise. I swear to you all, especially you, Kate.
Goodness.
We're Batmaned out for a while. Send us your recommendations for non-Batman things from your childhood that you're nostalgic about, that we should watch, that we should revisit or see for the first time. Send them to us, notstalgia@aol.com, or send us a voice message through the Anchor app, or just click the link in this episode description. Leave us ratings and reviews on Apple Podcasts. They're really, really helpful to help more people find the podcast. And I think that's it. Notstalgia.org.
Send us a fruit basket.
Ooh.
I want a car. Chicks dig the car.
This is why Superman works alone.
Critics are calling it the best Batman ever.
Yeah.
Schwarzenegger and Thurman are the best summer villains on the big screen. George Clooney, Chris O'Donnell, and Alicia Silverstone make a great action-packed trio. The event of the summer is here. Batman and Robin, rated PG-13. Now playing at a theater near you.